Good morning, everybody, and thanks for waking up with the Chase.
No way.
My God!
That's a 1-1, ladies and gentlemen.
Go to Dave's game. I must ask you a question right now.
1-1, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, hell yeah, brother.
Oh,
Sit back, relax, and crack a cold one. The Chase is live. Brady retired. Ozzy Osbourne retired. But guess what? We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We can't be stopped now. Because it's the Chase for life. What up, y'all? Damn, it's hot in here.
Trey Hardy.
Woo! I'm going to tell you right now. Big deal today. I'm going to tell you why. Stevens, roll the clip. That's because, ladies and gentlemen, it is The Chase, episode 100! Woo! That's right. It's your favorite casual fan, Troy LaCastro, alongside my broadcast partner, David Yagabomb Yaga.
What up? Happy Hundo.
Happy
Keeping it
Hundo,
today.
indeed. I can't believe they kept the lights on for us.
We haven't gotten canceled yet, so.
No, I mean, we made it to triple digits. I'm good. If we have to retire after this, I did what I could do.
We left our legacy.
We did leave our legacy, but like I said, we're not retiring. We're just getting started. This is 100.
I'm not
to go to
leaving.
100 more. You can't. I'm mad. You can't see my shoes.
I know.
Look
You
at
gotta
this.
go the other
Special occasion.
Whoa!
Oh,
What are you doing?
This is a family show. This is a family show. Special occasion. I brought out the Panini shoes because it only felt right.
Yeah. Those are. Once you put those on for the first time, I'm like, I should have got those ones.
They're
over the blue
comfortable.
ones.
They're comfortable. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you notice that I'm not wearing dress pants, mind your business. Because that's TV magic, baby. You weren't supposed to see the bottom half, but you did.
You're lucky I didn't wear
You did
shorts.
anyways. Yeah, I know. I wish I would have shorter shorts because I'm schwitzing a little bit here in this turtleneck. Turtleneck and chain. You guys notice? You guys recognize this guy?
Oh, who's that?
You might see him. You might see him a couple times throughout the show.
Is that a little Show Your Slabs chain of Mr. Onus Wagner?
Yeah, shout out Corey from Show Your Slabs #1. Number 2, it's our friend of the program, Honus. He's going to sit with me for a little bit. How about that? All right. Well, David, you know what? It's a big deal, but at the same time, I feel like we should just kind of act like it's any other show, right?
It's just another day.
It's just another manic.
Just another day in paradise.
It's another manic day. Wasted away again in Margaritaville.
Margaritaville.
Margaritaville. It wouldn't be a Chase episode without me messing up my words. I thought I was going to try to do it clean today.
I'm going to make some...
Yep, there it is.
There it is. I'm going to make some mistakes, too, so it's fine.
Anyways, real quick, I want to give a thank you to everybody in the chat for joining along with us, and a good morning to all of you that are joining us right now. You guys look great. Hobo, Bobblehead, Bill Dozer, JK, Mr. Bliss.
The Coopers are in the house, too.
Cooper, you guys are all there. Bloomy.
Bloomy.
Our Chase faithful, the Chasers. So thank you guys for joining us once again. We really appreciate you guys being here since the first day. And we hope to provide you more entertainment the only way we know how. And what's one thing, how we start every show the only way we know how?
It's the quote of the day.
Oh, yes, baby. Give it to me.
You should never be ashamed to admit you have been wrong. It only proves that you are wiser today than yesterday. And that is from Jonathan Swift. No relation to Taylor.
That we know of. Taylor Swift only has one good song. There, I said it.
All right.
Yep. All right. Bo Jackson, thank you.
Here we go.
Shout out, Bo.
Oh,
Shout
boy.
out, Bo, for all the gifted subs. Thank you, Eric Wagonmaker. Congratulations on 100. Great to see you, former guest on the show.
Thank you,
You'll
guys.
see some former guests later on, and let's keep that hype train rolling, guys. And you know what? We can't forget. Number one, it wouldn't be an episode without my ear thing going.
Oh, you mean it's not like this?
It's been cutting out the whole time. It's been cutting out the whole time.
Yeah.
Anyways. All right. So if you guys remember, Monday we did a box rip giveaway because we do a box rip giveaway literally every episode. Literally every episode.
Alex English.
That's right, baby. On Monday, we ripped the new 21-22 Mosaic basketball. Meerkat helped us out with that. And Meerkat, David, and I came up with the question to ask you guys, who do you think is going to be in the NBA Finals come June?
Yes. And Meerkat said if you didn't say the Nuggets, your answer doesn't count.
Well, I have some good news to report to Meerkat because, Mr. Stevens, I have our winner. Can I please get a drum roll and the overhead camera?
Let's see.
Oh, where's the drum roll? Where's the drum roll?
It's going.
I can't hear it.
I couldn't hear it as well.
You know what? Don't worry, Stevens. You'll get it in the next 100 episodes. You'll figure it out in the next 100 episodes.
There it is.
See, there's my perfect. I said I was going to say it. Also, we blew the budget on cookies and Honus Wagner and slabs. So guess what? Cody couldn't give me a one touch today. You're getting this. Congratulations to Panda's Business from Twitch with the answer of Celts and Nuggets. There you go, Meerkat. You got your wish.
Celts
and Nuggets. There it is. Congratulations. Make sure you look out for a whisper from DA Car World. And then after that, send us your shipping information to the chase at dacarworld.com.
Speaking of giveaways,
I'll pick that up
Troy,
later.
We have a ton of giveaways today.
Dude, not just a ton of giveaways. If you think about it, it's literally $4,000 worth of giveaways, all planted throughout the set right there in the bottom.
Cookies not included.
Cookies are not included. Those might be for us. Maybe we'll slip one in. We'll see how they travel. Anyways, we have $4,000 worth of giveaways. Yeah. So I think we're going to do the first one right now before we bring on our first guest. What do you say?
I say we do it.
We got to give the people tuned in for this. This is what they want.
They want it. They want the giveaways.
We got to give it to them.
Let's give the people what they want.
All right. What is our first giveaway?
Oh, what is our first giveaway?
That's a great question. Should we check the list? Excuse me, in the back. What is our first giveaway today? What do we got listed? What are we doing first?
You asking me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, totally.
What do you want to give away?
Oh, what do I want to give away? I want to give away my favorite 2022 Panini Mosaic football.
Ooh.
There you go.
All right,
want
we're
that.
starting big.
Wait, I want to. Oh, right here.
Oh, thank you,
Okay.
Elena. Look at Elena with the assist. So there you go. Our first giveaway is going to be 22 Mosaic football. And guess what?
Starting off hot.
This is going to be through Nightbot. So guess what, guys? You
Chat it
got to
up.
be active to chat.
Chat it up, chat
You
it
got to
up.
be actively chatting.
Chat it up, chat it up.
Guys, start the chat. Let's go. Come on.
Let's
Get
go.
it going. I
Let's
see
go.
you guys
Let's
all
go.
in there.
Let's go.
Hey, first time chatters in there. All of y'all. Look at you guys.
Wow. Spam the chat.
Spam and chat.
Let's go.
Literally, write the word spam in there right now. Literally, write the word spam.
Oh,
Spam, spam,
wow.
spam.
I can't keep up with all these.
I think I saw Dooley.
Dooley.
I think
Who
Dooley got
won?
the giveaway. Somebody scroll up.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah! Congratulations.
I
Spam,
can't
spam, spam. Longtime friend of the show, Dooley right
Dooley.
there, going away with our first giveaway, the 22 Mosaic football. And you know what? We couldn't have done this without Adam himself helping us out, giving away $4,000 worth of product throughout the show. That's just the first giveaway, so stay tuned. There are going to be more giveaways.
We got 9 more to go.
Yeah.
9 more.
You
to
hear
go.
that? 9. Nina 9. How about that? Okay, you know what? Let's take a look at the rundown, which I never usually do.
I know.
So we gave away
Yeah. So
a
we're.
quick one here. What are we on to next?
It looks like we have our first live guest.
Guess what? I think we have both of our
We have
guests. How
both
about
of them
this?
already.
So they're in it. They're in it to win it. They're in it for the long haul. But should I introduce our first guest? Would you like me? Can I do the odds?
Do the pleasure.
Can I do? Okay. All right. Well, here we go. Let's get to our very first guest of the day. You've seen him before on our set, and today he's coming to us virtually. Everyone, please welcome Adam Martin of Dave and Adams, but also DJ Kazmierczak, the VP of Sales and Product Development from Panini. They are both joining us from remote locations right now. Let's get to them. Good morning, guys. How you doing?
Hey,
Good
morning.
What's up?
can you
There they are. I can see you guys. We're just having a little trouble put you in the boxes. You know,
We're not in the boxes.
the box. There we go. There's DJ
Oh,
in
there
one
we go.
box.
There's
There's
part of
DJ in
DJ.
one box. Where's Adam in the other box?
Oh man.
Tyler, put me in a box.
There, there he
It's
is.
me.
There he is. Oh,
Where'd
Adam.
DJ go?
in a box.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
There you go. Adam's got this. Adam's got the little box. Shining brighter than ever. BOX to the box. Woo. All right, gentlemen. How you guys doing, though, this morning? What's going on?
We're good. DJ, you need to slide over a little now. I have to, slide.
Okay, I see.
Other way.
There we go.
There we go.
We're making this work. Okay,
We're doing a little bit of the cha-cha slide here.
Hey, I think it's important, fellas, that we make sure DJ knows that all of our $4,000 worth of box giveaways today are from Panini products.
That is correct.
I think that's incredibly important, Adam. So thank you for making that note. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen in the chat, if you just heard Adam, all $4,000 of these giveaways, Panini products. So 2022 Mosaic, obviously just the first one to start off. We've got many more to go. So Adam, I first want to ask you, we'll incorporate both of you, of course, in this conversation, but how does it feel to see a show that you backed with your resources reach triple digits?
I want to ask you, are you wearing my Honus Wagner around your neck?
No. Where would I have gotten that?
I'm almost positive that's supposed to be in a safety deposit box somewhere in Buffalo.
There was another gentleman in the building that came up to me and he told me to wear it.
Oh, okay. All right.
I think
how do I feel? Wow, you guys made it to 100 shows while still having jobs. That's a positive. So congratulations for that.
Thank you.
DJ made a good point to me very text a minute ago. We should be drinking a lot of caffeine to keep up with your energy because you guys are fired up today, which is great to see. No, I'm really happy. We went into the last couple years saying we want to improve our content. We changed our team. A lot of you guys, got brought on board and now I'm really pleased with the results. Everything we've done via YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok has gone crazy for us, and of course the Chase. And I'm hopeful that we have at some point a whole full slate of programming where we do talk about different aspects of collecting, even comic books and toys and other types of topics. We want Dave and Adam's TV is the ultimate goal, and when we get moved into our new building in the spring, we'll start aiming to work toward that. Have a whole day of different shows and things going on. So
absolutely. I think we should make the commercials for David Adams TV look really like 80s and 90s. We got to make them look really cheesy for it's like public access TV or something.
Well, obviously we would do that. Yeah.
So now, DJ, I want to get to your side of things. We're curious here. Were you a collector long before you started in the industry? Because I know you got quite a path there.
Yeah, that's exactly how I got involved. My background is actually sports television. I back when I had hair and was a younger man, I was a television sports reporter in Raleigh, North Carolina TV market.
You can find him online, by the way. You can find DJ online, some clips of him during his sports newscasting days.
Yeah, don't look very hard.
Clearly don't do it, but you could if you wanted to.
Yeah, so I started collecting as a very young kid. Of course, it was very different when I was a young kid than it is now. But I got into the business sort of by accident. But once I started kind of consulting, if you will, then the passion for it kind of really fired up, and I wanted to figure out how to get into it full time. So I entered via the old Skybox company, which was based in Durham, North Carolina, which eventually got absorbed by Marvel to put with Fleer, hence Fleer Skybox in the mid to late 90s. And that's how I really entered into the industry full swing. That's about the time I met Adam for the first time, would have been the late 90s. So we've known each other for a piece.
So before we move on to David's batch of questioning, I think this obviously just is a great follow-up. What was it like the first time you two met? How did you guys meet, the two of you?
Let me tell the story, and then Adam could give his version. The first time I remember meeting him, I think I had met him and Dave before this, but the one that sticks in my head was the old industry summit we used to have. It was always in Hawaii, and it was a big thing. And Adam and Dave used to get a table at the old Hilton Hawaiian Village right on the beach, and they would basically hold court at this table. And if you got to meet with them at the table, it felt like you had arrived. So I remember the first time I actually sat at the table on the beach outside with Adam and David. That's the one. That would have been late 90s. So that's the memory I have. But we probably met at Fleer in a brand meeting much before that, I'm guessing.
All right, I have my own version of the story. Dave and I used to like to get a table and day drink. And one day DJ came down and sat with us and had a drink. I'm pretty sure. See, if you're the young guys in Hawaii, day drinking at the pool, people want to come hang out with you. And so I'm sure we went to some conferences and some meetings, but at this point it's a blur. But we definitely enjoyed ourselves in Hawaii, and I remember really hanging. I remember we were in Atlanta with Jim Grant when we really first met and really talked. I don't know what that event was, but yeah. So now you make me miss the Hawaii trade show. Adam's
one of those guys. You know, this industry. I know you guys got a lot of questions, but this industry is one that has evolved quite a bit. And what I mean by that is not only has the product evolved, but the distribution network and people involved and how they're involved has evolved. And, you know, there was a time when the internet retailer guys were somewhat taboo, because if you remember when the internet first came along, pricing was a fairly big issue. And obviously they were competitive. And I'm talking about David Adams, Blowout, Steel City, you know, and they were a bad word back way back. And it was one of those things where at the time, I being a little older was sort of traditional in the way I looked at things. And as I got into sales, looking at distribution was similar to me. So I had to make a very strong effort to have an open mind about stuff. And I remember that when Adam and I started spending some time together and I got to just talk to Adam one-on-one without all of the, you know, political stuff around it that other people like to put on it, I realized that, number one, I liked him, and number two, he was a straight shooter like I am. And so we tend to get things resolved or done or built very quickly because we just don't waste a lot of time. So that's what I would say about Adam. I'm sure you guys have the same impression, but he's been obviously a key cog to our industry in a number of ways and will remain to be so for however long he wants to be. Anyway, there's your plug, Adam.
Wow, thank you.
I loved it. That was good. And DJ, I got to tell you real quick, I wanted you to know that I'm also a recovering news employee. So I saw it on your LinkedIn, so I may have to check out the reel. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's funny because what you go ahead.
I think I just got the big square.
Yeah, it's all fine. That what you'll see is you'll hear a guy who's essentially almost 35 years younger. And so, you know, it's funny as you age and stuff, you look and you hear how you age. Now I go back and I listen to those early tapes and I'm like, one, I'm like you guys today. I talk very, very fast. And I was so excited. I was trying to get in a minute and a half's worth of words in a minute. So I was like really fast. And I'm like, wow, I'm talking really fast. And then my pitch is much higher than now. So it's funny, you know, you talk about your singers as they age and they drop. Yeah. They drop in range.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at.
Like a fine wine.
I think even with the chase, we've noticed differences in ourselves. Looking at episode 1 to now, there's big differences. So
100%.
So Adam, this question was originally for you, but I think both of you could possibly chime in on it. You know, we're in the first month of 2023. What is your review of the industry in 2022, and how are you feeling about, you know, the current market and the trends that are going on?
So 2022 started off like gangbusters, just like 2021. And it carried us through. I think August was the best month we ever had. And then we started to see the typical slowdown that retail tends to see in the fall when kids go back to school. And so sometime around September and October, we definitely saw a price adjustment in the marketplace. It wasn't the craziness that it had been before. It was still profitable, but it wasn't the same. And then I sat there and, you know, a lot of us would talk. DJ hates this when we all talk, but we would say, it's over. The sky is falling. It's done. It's all going back to 2018. And we got through the holidays, and the holidays were okay. And then we started in January, which is traditionally an unbelievable month. And it's just been gangbusters. Like January has just been crazy. The market had dipped, and a lot of that has recovered. And so you see, you know, Purdy from a football perspective helped quite a bit. But there's customers emerged out of the woodwork in the new year for baseball, basketball, and everything else. And so it's been a really great surprise. But for many years until everything bumped during COVID, we saw it traditionally. The first quarter of the year, the first 3 months of the year were always unbelievable. And the last 3 months of the year, because of gift giving, was great. And the middle of the year was usually just And so it's nice to see us maybe getting back to regular trends where the first quarter of the year is just tremendous. And that's what I'm seeing. So.
Yeah, I echo that. I tend to be, if you've seen any of my interviews or you've ever interacted with me, I try to be a positive person. And again, I don't ask people not to tell the truth, but our industry has always been one where we tend to want to be Chicken Little a little bit. We tend to want to find the things that scare us instead of, living in the moment of what's working and building upon it. I thought in 21 and 22 that we were doing a better job of that. I thought we had a little bit of a hiccup at the end of last year where people got a little nervous about a lot of different things. But to Adam's point, I've been very happy with the way that everybody has kind of responded to that little bit of adversity in the fall. And listen, there were a lot of reasons for that. There's a lot of things going on in the industry, many of which you guys are aware of. There were supply chain issues. There were printing delays. The calendar got back to multiple months up. And so there's a lot of factors, which was why I asked my team to hang in there, because it was hard to figure out exactly what to react to because we were a bit out of our normal release calendar, right? So some products that weren't performing, particularly draft pick products, it was most likely because they were 4 months after the draft as opposed to immediately after the draft like they normally are, right? So, but to Adam's point, man, I really like the way that things settled down in December and now in this first quarter. And everybody's finding positive things like Brock Purdy, for one thing, and the basketball class, the draft pick class. I mean, this is what we should be doing. And this is what I've enjoyed the most about the last 2 years of the industry as new people have come in, as some more entrepreneurial people have come in. They look at that stuff. They don't worry about the stuff that is a challenge. That stuff is always going to be there. You can't ignore it, but you shouldn't dwell on it and let it drag you down. You should find those things you do well and that you can capitalize on the industry and do better. And I think as an industry, that's where we've been literally since the pandemic, since March of 20, when we had about 6 weeks of, I'll say it, panic. I'm sure Adam and I had a couple conversations about what are we going to do, right? What's going to happen? And then by May, we were like, how do we get more product into the pipeline and all that? So that's what I would say about it. I mean, I've been very happy, certainly with the last 4 or 5 years as a whole, but the last 2 or 3 years, I have been impressed with a lot of the people that have come into the industry. I've been impressed by the people that have been the bedrock of the industry, like Adam and his company, and the levels they've gone to and what they've done with, quite frankly, new opportunity.
Yeah, nice. And, DJ, you are the VP of Sales and Product Development for Panini. What is it like holding that position with such an influential company in this industry?
I would tell you, and you guys are younger. You'll get to go on this journey your own as you continue to go through your careers. The thing that you have to learn it. Listen, when Adam remembers when we were sitting on that beach in Hawaii, you couldn't tell me a thing. I mean, at that point, I was in my early 30s, and I knew everything. Like, I built the best product. I was a brand manager then, and you couldn't tell me anything. You could try, but I knew it all. What I've learned over the years is quite frankly, how to be more humble. And you need to be that, because in my position and with my team, criticism comes with the territory, right? When you assume the mantle as the most influential company in the industry, and I would say there's no argument that that's where Panini America is, you're going to get people are going to criticize you, right? People are also going to compliment you, but they're going to criticize you, as they should, in the areas that you need to improve upon. And it's hard sometimes, particularly when you're a creator of something. It's hard to take criticism over it. It's hard for somebody to come in and go, yeah, that product, it didn't sell great. And you're like, what are you talking about? So I would tell you that from my standpoint, I do read a lot of things. I'm on social media. I think most people know that I'm fairly active there. I try not to be reactive, but I am active. But yeah, I would tell you got to grow some thick skin. You got to have an open mind and grow some thick skin.
Yeah, I mean, I know we keep going back on the news thing, but I think very much being on social media and active on it, and also having a background in something like news, you do have to have thick skin, because it's, it's one of those things you gotta pick and choose the comments. You gotta deflect some, and the others, you gotta pick your battles type of situation.
Yeah, well, I mean, people will say things that are just factually incorrect, and in fact, sometimes they're libelous, to be lack of a better, like when somebody says that we're planting cards with certain distribution partners, that is simply not true. And I'm not going to go down a rabbit hole with that, but I mean, I read those comments all the time, and obviously I'm sitting there going, I'd love to be in a public forum and have a debate about it, but you can't, because there's always going to be that one person that wants to dig in and be Stephen A. Smith against you, and you don't want to go there.
All right.
Nope. Yeah, nobody wants to be a Stephen.
Give away a couple more boxes. We got people probably wanting some prizes.
Yeah, we're going to ask you guys a couple more questions, and then we're going to let you guys go. And once we let you guys go, we are going to be giving away 3 more boxes once we end with you guys. So we're breaking it up throughout the show. So I'm excited for the giveaways, but I got a couple more questions for you guys here. But I know you guys are both busy men. Adam's in balmy Florida right now, while we're in beautiful sunny Buffalo.
DJ's in an ice storm.
Are you in Texas?
Yeah, we're in Dallas.
Oh, brother,
yeah.
I feel so bad.
I got power. That's all that matters. I'm not going
fine.
out on the roads.
Perfect. That's all. We just need you to have a little bit of power. That's it. Stay warm there. Stay warm.
It's currently about 12 degrees here.
Yeah, so not a big deal. So Adam, you're still heavy into product analysis. So is there any product that you've been surprised by how it's performed, either very good or maybe not as good?
Well, that's a good question. I should have prepared for that one. On the Panini side of things, like, we try to have an even-keeled view. How Illusions Football, which has just come out, is performing, has surprised me. It's doing better than I predicted, which is great for DJ and his team. Illusions on the basketball side had gotten a little softer, and then it comes out on the football side, and even though it's not Purdy heavy, right? It's killing it. And so that would be one that's doing really well that I just totally whiffed on, essentially. So I have very little stock. And then maybe Zenith, same thing. Zenith is doing really, really well. And I missed that one. Now, the good news is my batting average is like 800, right? First ballot Hall of Famer. I don't miss too many. Well, if we exclude everything I bought in September to November of last year, I'm doing really, really well, because I said the market came down a little. But those two are doing really well, and those I just didn't expect it. I mean, you expect the mosaics and the prisms and the national treasures to just kill it, and then something comes along that's you don't expect. And obviously they've built Illusions, they built Zenith to be customer friendly, and they're doing really well. And frankly, I whiffed on both. So
Adam obviously having an 800 batting average here and having way more hits than misses, for sure. You guys talk about how it's been a good start to this year, but DJ, I want to know, looking out to 2023, prospecting, how do the 2023 NBA and NFL draft classes look to you, in terms of what it might mean for the hobby?
Well, I mean, I think everybody's aware that they're both very deep. And I also think everyone's aware of the French prospect that is NBA bound this fall.
Wembanyama.
Yeah, exactly. With my last name, you think I could just roll his name right off my tongue, but it's a little tricky. But Here's what I've always said about that. Listen, first of all, the classes are fantastic. They're going to be very deep. We got some quarterbacks, with the NFL draft, and the NBA is very deep with a very key prospect who has been compared to some of the, key cornerstone players that have come through the league before. I won't name them, but what I've always said, and I think Adam has always sort of taken the same approach, is if you go back 20 years, back to early 2000s, you're going to be hard pressed to find a year where you had a completely dud draft class. I think there's 2 in that whole time period. There's always, whether it comes in hyped like we did the Trevor Lawrence class, or whether it's late developing like some of the other classes, there tends to be somebody or somebodies that come along and surprise you. Brock Purdy this year is a perfect example. I mean, Mr. Irrelevant. So this is the thing. What I always ask people to do is be objective about draft classes, and the fact that, yes, it's nice when you have a little eye candy up front, right, to get everybody's attention. But very rarely do we have any draft class on either side that lacks some kind of star quality. But we're in for a great couple classes coming up, because we've got a franchise type player coming out in the NBA draft.
And I like to add to it that I've been doing this for a long time. And although it's not what Panini makes, but hockey and baseball next year, same thing. So I can't remember a time when the upcoming draft classes for all 4 sports were all very, very strong. So there's a lot of exciting rookies across all 4 sports.
Yeah, this is where the evolution of the category has really made a difference. I know a lot of people get hung up on exclusives and they don't like them, and there's a lot of opinion about that. But one of the things that's happened over the last 10 to 15 years, and this involves leagues and manufacturers and distributors, is we've all done a better job now about not diluting the product. There used to be kind of a wild, wild west where people would go and sign exclusives with a couple people, and you'd lock somebody up. Your competitor would lock somebody up. You never had a product that had the potential of all the key players in it. And you've had that now in all of the major sports for quite some time. And that makes a big difference, because you never have to worry about, is a draft prospect going to sign, a rogue deal with somebody and not be available to the key manufacturers. And that just hasn't been an issue.
So David, why don't we follow up with one more for DJ, and then we'll close out with Adam.
Yeah, absolutely. And, I just want to say, I like the point you make about dudes coming out of the woodwork. Like you're talking about Brock Purdy. Giannis was drafted like 15th or 16th. And I think Anthony Bennett was like the number 1 pick that year or something like that.
Yep.
There's a name.
But so DJ, moving forward with you, the Panini release calendar, it was impacted by COVID. We can say that. What steps is Panini taking to get that back on track a little bit?
Yeah, we're I think there was a few things that were happening. The main printer in the industry was going through some reorg of their own. They were moving facilities. They've still been moving facilities. They've been changing their staff a little bit, resetting their business, because of obviously there has been growth in the category, and they want to obviously size to that growth and that potential as they should, and as we would hope they would. So there's been some of that going on at the same time. I would tell you that I feel better now about the conversations and the communication that we're having. They're obviously located here in Dallas-Fort Worth. As it turns out, they're not right next to our office, but they're within the Metroplex. So it's easy for us to meet in person, face to face. And I think some real honest conversations have been ongoing between us and them. And I obviously think between Topps Fanatics and them and other companies that use them as a source too. So I've been encouraged. We were about 4 to 5 months off the schedule when we went into the fourth quarter, which is what Adam was kind of referring to before about why we saw a little instability more then. I tell you now, we're about 2.5 to 3 months behind. So we've made up a couple months here in the last quarter. And I would tell you that our goal has been, we've worked on a calendar that by the end of 2023, our goal, and everybody agrees that it's an achievable goal, would be that our calendar would be back where it traditionally normally was, meaning you'll have a Prism football release before the end of the year, as opposed to it kicking into the next calendar year. So 23 Prism football would release November-ish like it used to.
Awesome. And that's great news because we know everybody looks for the Prism. So excited about that. But, obviously great news to get back on track. So happy to hear that from you guys. So Adam, one last thing for you. I'm going to keep it simple. He goes, what? All right, one last thing. What's next for Dave and Adams?
Well, we're moving. So we're keeping our old building and also moving to a new one. And so that should even increase our productivity, which is invisible to the customer. But for us, if you ever want to see a group of people who look like they're at their wits' end, you go back into our warehouse on a Monday, because we'll ship 2,500 orders on a Monday, and it's hectic back there. And when we move to this new building, we'll have twice the space. We're going to have a really great system that almost, it's not going to be robots pulling the orders, but basically it's going to just pick the orders. People will be able to pick the orders so easily and seamlessly. It's going to change our ability to process more orders because the business is growing, and frankly, we needed it. So that's the biggest thing for me. I mean, we've got expansion into Europe, which has been going great, increasing every month. There's a lot of big picture things going on. But for me, when I think about it, the biggest thing for us is this move that we have coming in the spring.
Nice.
Well, gentlemen, I mean, Adam, obviously, thanks for the opportunity still.
Yes,
really appreciate you letting me keep my job and let David keep our jobs. Hopefully we're living up to the hype. But
that card is important to me that you're wearing around your neck.
I promise it will go back to the person safely. John Grimaldi, who told me to wear it. But anyways, I just want to thank both you gentlemen for taking time out of your busy days this morning to join us. And we really appreciate it. And Adam, we'll see you soon. And DJ, we hope we get a chance to talk to you again soon.
Okay. Thanks, boys.
Thanks.
All right, gentlemen.
Bye.
On to more giveaways we're going right now. As you heard, Adam's like, hey, aren't we doing giveaways? Of course. So guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We're going to do 3 more giveaways right now. Elena, you want to pick the boxes again?
Oh my god, I would love to.
Oh my God.
What are we giving away
Do you want
now?
to pick the boxes this time?
It's fine. I wasn't kidding.
I saw you look. No, he was getting up.
No.
Ah.
Box number
Forget
1
it.
or box number 2. A little Origins.
Ooh, all
right.
right. So box number 2 is Origins. Guys, remember, look at, they get the deal. You guys got to be spam in the chat.
spam.
I'm talking spam. First of all, hold on, let me do something.
Wait, oh.
I've been pulling on my ear when I'm like ripping this thing out of my ear. Jeez. All right.
Oh my goodness.
Woo! Spam it up, ladies and gentlemen. What's your favorite recipe involving spam? All right, our first giveaway of 3 that we're doing right now, this is going to be for 22 Origins football. If somebody catches a Nightbot winner, let me know. There's 316 of you right now in the chat. Tyler Prigineri, our super producer, is back home in Connecticut helping us out right now.
There we go.
Spamming. What do we got?
Card Mafia 420.
Card Mafia 420.
Blaze up.
I know what you're doing, brother or sister. There you go. Anyways, congratulations. You are taking home the 22 Origins. Football.
There you
We were
go.
just talking to DJ about Mr. Irrelevant, Brock Purdy. Hello.
He's in there.
He's in this product. All right. Meerkat, would you like to pick the next one, please?
No, Elena can do it.
No, I want...
Oh my goodness.
Elena was doing like Vanna White, but I wanted... You could be Vanna White. You could be Vanna Purple.
Where is it?
I think it's
You got
right
one?
here.
You got your mind on one?
Oh.
Okay. All right, guys. Next one is going to be the 21-22 season of Contenders Optic Basketball.
Woo.
That's Cade, Scotty, Mobley. Who else am I forgetting?
Your boy.
Jalen Green.
Your boy.
Josh Giddey.
How'd you forget your boy? My
the
boy.
Australian. G'day. G'day, Josh Giddey. All right, keep spamming that chat. I can't even keep up. My head is
Basketball.
spinning.
Oh, I
We got
know.
some first-time chatters, though. I love to see that.
I'm getting
320 of you in here.
I'm getting dizzy watching this.
Dude,
chat.
I know. I'm like, I need some water. I haven't eaten anything today.
I had a big text.
Thank you to Tyler for running these for us. We really
Yes.
appreciate that. Back home, I think we got another person. Tyler's working on that. Bravo, Papa! Bravo, Papa! You're going home with some 21-22 Contenders Optic. Look for 1 autograph, 6 cards per box because it's 1 pack. It's 1 pack.
Uno.
Great rookie class, though, again. So there you go. Bravo, Papa. That one's card 420. All right. Third one. Who wants to pick this one?
I will.
Okay.
I will. I saw poop.
Elena will.
I saw you, JK. I saw poop in the chat.
I seen it.
I see poop.
What's more basketball? Select.
Ooh, we
Same draft
playing
class.
basketball. We
Like
playing basketball is my favorite sport.
Calvin
I love the way they
Cambridge.
dribble up and down the court. Anyways, we've got 21-22 selects, so we're looking for what? Color wheels in there, color blasts, tie-dyes,
Same
some
rookie
patch
class.
autos.
Same rookie class as Optic.
Same
You
rookie
got your
class as
Cades,
Optic.
Your Mobleys. Your Josh Giddies.
Who wants
Jalen
it?
Green, Suggs.
Who wants it?
Yeah,
we're
who-
literally giving this away. Have it. Take it.
We don't want it.
Take all my monies. Where's Nightbot? I better be careful. I felt bad that Adam's like, oh, you had the Honus on? I'm like, yeah, yes. I'm sorry. Maybe somebody should take this off.
You got put in a tough spot.
Yeah, will somebody
You
take
got
this from me?
You got put in a corner.
Yeah. Yeah, John really set me up for failure.
Well,
All right, thank you. And there
Fell
we go.
down a well.
Fell down a well.
Fell down a well.
Well, please climb back up from the well because you've won this box. Mwah. Get out of the well. Timmy's in the well. Timmy's in the well. Oh, I almost put that on
you
my
put it
Motley
on your-
Crue ticket. I put it on my Motley Crue ticket. So there you go. Guys, just so you know, all of you winners, look out for a Twitch whisper from DA Card World. Once you see that, please send us your shipping information to thechase@dacardworld.com, and we will get those shipped out to you as soon as possible.
Yes. And we will have, what are we at now? We got six more?
Six
to
more.
do?
Yep. Math
Six
is
more to
hard,
do,
but we got
we're gonna
six
do
more.
it later on in the episode.
What do we
But-
got now?
So now, let me look at my rundown.
Look at the
real
rundown.
quick.
We're
Gotta
actually using the
cross off
rundown
a couple
today.
things. Ooh, we're at the video.
Perfect
the
timing.
Video. The video.
The video.
As you guys know, we've been very fortunate to have some amazing guests come on the show, and we appreciate all of them for joining us. But recently, some of them sent us celebratory videos, and we compiled them into one. So let's check out the celebratory video.
Big congrats for the Dave and Adams The Chase talk show for getting their 100th episode. Looking forward to many awesome episodes to come in the future.
And finally, a big shout out to our friends over at Dave and Adams, celebrating the 100th birthday of their little boy Chase. Congrats, my friends. Enjoy the ride. It's just getting started. Holy cow, Chase wins. The Chase wins.
What's going on, guys? Coach Co here. Big shout out to Troy and David over at The Chase. A huge accomplishment in 100 episodes. Next stop, 1,000. Thank you so much for having me on and all the other fantastic guests you've had on the podcast. Nothing but good things coming.
What's up, Chase boys? It's Corey from Trader Slabs. Just wanted to congratulate you on the 100th episode. Although you've only had me on once, and one of the hosts wasn't there, so it's like 0.5%, but, you know, who's counting? But here's to another 100, and keep crushing it.
Yo, what's up, my good people over at The Chase and DA Card World? Congrats on 100 episodes. Huge milestone. If you guys don't invite me on again in the next 100 episodes, we're going to have problems. But until that time, cheers to the next 100. Congrats, guys.
Hey, everyone. Your favorite custom card maker here. Just saying congratulations on 100 episodes. And trust me, many, many more to come. So super thankful I was able to be a small part of one of those episodes, and continuing to cheer for you, root you guys on. But seriously, congratulations. Job well done.
Yo, what is up? This is Jake from DSS Sports Cards. Congratulations on episode 100 of The Chase. Thank you so much for having me on the show. It was an absolute splendid time. Can't wait to potentially be on another time. It's been a fantastic year in the hobby, and I'm excited for it to keep going. You keep growing as well. Take it easy, stay safe, and stay positive.
Congrats on 100 episodes, guys. Looking forward to all your work moving forward. Keep up the great job in the hobby.
Hi, everybody. Briggs with Jess of Bleecker Trading, here to congratulate The Chase on their 100th episode. I was completely honored to be on episode 50. There's been so many guests, so many appearances, amazing hobby news, and I'm so excited to see where you're going next.
Troy, David, you guys always keep it 100, so congratulations on episode 100. Also, thanks for all of your support for women in the hobby and for keeping it real. Congrats, guys.
Troy and David, you did it. 100 marvelous episodes of The Chase. Congratulations on the 100 episodes. Thanks for having me on for 2 of those episodes. But most of all, thank you for bringing weekly content for the hobby, box breaks and news regarding cards and releases that are coming out. Keep up the good work. Looking forward to 200.
There simply may be no better men than those men who host The Chase. So to my guys, much love to you. I've been honored to be a guest, hang with you, get to know you personally. Well deserved, and I know you guys have some big things coming up. All my best always, and can't wait to celebrate when I see you.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Leroy here from Mama Cards. Just want to say congratulations to the guys at The Chase on their 100th episode. We had a privilege and honor being with them at the National, and we're looking forward to what they have in store for the future. Thank you, guys. I'm out.
David, Troy, and everyone else at The Chase, what's up, guys? It's Luke. Hey, just wanted to send you a quick message to say congrats on the 100 episodes. Huge milestone hit for 2 great guys. I just wish you guys all the best of luck going forward. Here's to another 100 episodes. Cheers.
Troy, David, congrats on 100 episodes. Geez, it felt like yesterday I pulled that Mac Jones, let's go, and was on the show, and you guys just made me feel at home, and you guys just wonderful at what you do. You know, because anytime you can make a guest feel at home and at ease, it helps bring out their best. So appreciate you guys for all you do. Congrats on 100. Excited to see you guys add a few more zeros to that, because I know you will. So talk to you all soon, and congrats again.
Hey, Troy, David, it's Tracy Hackler from Roadshow Cards. Wanted to send a heartfelt congratulations on episode number 100 of The Chase. Love the show, love what you guys are doing for the hobby, and I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt that I will be chasing The Chase until the ends of the universe. Thank you for what y'all do. Congratulations again. Here's to the next 100, 200, 300, 400. See you soon.
What's going on, guys? Just want to congratulate my guys Troy and Co at David Adams Card World. The Chase on 100 episodes. Had the pleasure of being on there. Great people all around in David Adams. Appreciate you guys. Congrats on 100 episodes, and hope to be back on the show soon and see you guys. So congrats, see you later, and keep it going, guys. Let's go.
Hey, thank you to everyone who submitted those videos. It really means a lot. You know, we've been very, very fortunate to meet so many amazing people.
We have such good friends. I mean, let's take a second there and just thank everybody like David just did. But Julie risked her life. She was driving.
Literally.
My favorite was she texted me and she goes,
One take.
She's a one take wonder, baby. And I loved it. Thanks for keeping it 100 and getting to 100. That popped me. Jess, too, from Bleecker Trading. What she didn't tell you is she sent me one, too, that says, hey, I'm sending you guys this congratulations video so Troy doesn't kick me in the shin. I decided to put in the actual one.
And then frickin' bomber breaks.
Oh, dude. Hi, Harry
Congratulations
here.
Episode 100.
Don't worry, Jess. You know what, Jess? I'll play that one on Friday. Or I'll say we forgot. We ended up forgetting one. But Kyle, King of the Cards too, Coach Co. I mean, just a lot of good friends. Tyler Santiago, love that guy. I appreciate him because he felt so bad. He's like, oh, man, I forgot to get you the video. Can I sneak one in? Sure enough, we got him in there at the end.
Carly was the same way. She messaged me. She's like, oh, I was busy. Like, here, I'll get it to you.
Which we know, Culture Collision was this past weekend. It was a busy weekend for a lot of people, so we weren't holding it against you guys, but appreciate you just taking a quick couple seconds to say congratulations to us. It means a lot. So can't wait to have a lot of you guys back on as recurring guests.
Yes, but you know what? From past guest to a new guest, let's bring on our third and final guest for the show. Today, we are incredibly lucky to have Ryan of CardCollector2 on the broadcast. Ryan has been in the hobby game for years now and has amassed quite the following on social media and his shows for not only his collection, but his wide array of content. So without further ado, what do you say we welcome on CardCollector2? How's it going, Ryan?
Hey, I'm good. How are you guys?
Not too bad, man.
Doing well, Ryan.
Exciting
it's good.
day.
I was going to say it's an exciting day because it's the 100th episode, but also that we were able to get Card Collector 2 on the show finally because, we've tried, and I know you are a busy guy, so seriously, can't emphasize enough. Thanks for taking a few minutes to be here with us.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm honored to be on here. It's I saw you guys at the National set up, and I was super intrigued then. So it's super cool to be on here, yet alone the 100th episode. So congrats to you guys on 100 episodes, and it's like I said, it's an honor to be here.
Thanks, man. And obviously a shared sentiment of congrats on just everything you are doing and have done. And we can't wait to talk to you a little bit about what you've done and what you got going on in the future and the present.
For sure. Appreciate that.
So let's just get right into it. I mean, I've read your About You section on your website. You know, I've seen your videos. You've had quite the journey in the hobby. When did you begin collecting? And then when did CardCollector2 really begin to take off?
Yeah, so I got into like cards like originally back in like the late 90s. It started as Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and then I had early exposure to football cards when I was in like early grade school. One of the kids I was really close with, I remember his grandparents bought him boxes from like 2001 Rookies and Stars football, and I remember ripping that. And then my hobby journey really picked up in like 2006. I got access to like the internet through like a cell phone, and my parents allowed me to get on the computer more. So that led me to like forums, right? That was a big thing pre-social media. So it was Beckett forums and Sports Card Forum and Blowout forums and just a lot of that. And that led to Instagram 7 years later, and kind of the rest is history from there. So it's been a journey, but I would say like I really got into it more hardcore in like 2006.
So when you started using the social media to your advantage, I mean, how important is that? And when did you start to see the uptick where you're like, okay, I think I'm on to something here?
Yeah, that's a really good question. Because like when I first started on Instagram, it wasn't meant to build a brand or a following. That wasn't really what I used it for. I was on Blowout a lot, right? And with their forums, like when you posted on there, you had like a signature. It said like, hey, buying, selling, trading, like Giovanni Bernard and Le'Veon Bell are some of the guys I was after in 2013. So I would post a little link in there with my photo bucket. And well, Photo Bucket started to charge money for like hosting storage for like photos. And I was like, well, I need a free place to do this. Well, Instagram's early. Let's see what Instagram's about. So I just started it originally as like a place to post photos so I could show people online, this is what I had for trade. It wasn't meant to be any sort of like place to build a brand for me. It was just, this is what I have for trade. And I think it was probably when I got to like 1,000 followers where I was like, wow, this is crazy. Like people are really liking this. And I had a lot more engagement on there. And I was like, let's just start documenting and start talking about life. And I was very open with who I am and what I'm going through in life and what my life is like. And it kind of, again, it's grown so much in 10 years now, but that's not originally what I ended up setting out to be. It just kind of turned into that.
So, you opening yourself up like that, being vulnerable, was it tough at first to do that to a lot of strangers about what you were talking about? Or were you always kind of open like that? And it was pretty easy for you to say, okay, I'm getting numbers. Let's keep doing this thing.
Yeah, it was definitely not easy. Not at all. Because I didn't set out for it originally. Like I said, it happened in time. It wasn't something I was super comfortable with. Like when I was in high school, early college days, like I didn't use Instagram for a personal account. I wasn't very big on like posting myself online. I wasn't like, hey, let's take pictures, let's take video. So it was definitely something that took a lot of adjusting and getting more comfortable with like going live, posting more about like who I am, my journey, right? I tell it a lot, but I got engaged to my wife on the app. We graduated college together on the app. We moved in together. We got dogs. Like I was very open in time, but it definitely didn't start that way. We post a lot of content all over the internet now, and not everybody likes the content you post, believes in you, believes in what you're doing. And I was listening earlier, and DJ talked a little bit about it, but when you build a big brand, you have to have thick skin. It just comes with the territory. Not, like I said, not everybody likes you or believes in you, but That's not why we do it. So yeah, it definitely took some adjusting.
Now, I want to get into your collection a little bit. I went on, and you have a ton of Ohio State cards. I noticed that. You just mentioned Giovanni Bernard. Can you tell the people your affiliation with Ohio State and just Ohio teams? Can you tell them, why is that your collection?
Yeah, so my like real PC is like, I just opened a mail day earlier, but like this is the kind of stuff like I really, really enjoy collecting, right? Your unique 1-of-1 or bowl patch autos of Ohio State. I have a box here of some of that kind of stuff. That's like, I grew up in Columbus, 15 minutes from Ohio State. I graduated from Ohio State. Ohio State football is certainly my thing. I don't actually care a whole lot about the other Ohio teams. I grew up a Patriots fan, so I root for the Patriots. Joe Burrow was at Ohio State. He graduated from Ohio State. I realized most of his success came after Ohio State, but I still pull for Joey B. So I would root for the Bengals for sure, but I don't really have a ton of affiliation outside of Ohio State to many of the Ohio teams.
And I'm glad that you showed us those cards, because that's another thing I noticed, while looking through your Instagram feed. You have a plethora of patch and mem cards, and a lot of them are really good looking cards. Some people have different opinions on these kinds of cards with the patches and everything, but in your opinion, what makes patch cards so unique and special?
Wow, that's a really good question. I don't know. That's a good question, because I can get kind of behind the argument about like, hey, if they're not game worn, the them being special is a little objective. But yeah, to me, it's with the patch cards, like stuff like this, like, Ohio State played in the Rose Bowl. That's a big game, the Big Ten. Like, I remember growing up watching the Rose Bowl with my dad. So to be able to have a Buckeye I watched that was a star at Ohio State and is going to be good in the NFL with that patch on it, to me, it's just like, it's really why I enjoy collecting. It reminds me of like a moment in time. And again, the Ohio State piece of it, it's really what I enjoy most.
Yeah, and I think I get the argument back and forth here, but like that Rose Bowl patch, sick, just gorgeous. And then like, you get like just a little napkin or something. That's where I can see like the argument teeter-tottering, but
yeah. All right. And I think it's a point too. You remember when they were in the Rose Bowl. You remember those type of things. So memories always help, unlock that for collectors, I think. Absolutely. Me too. Me included. I see an old card and I'm like, man, I remember when watching him growing up. Mm-hmm. So it's awesome. Now we know you also have a stellar jersey collection. And we know the name is CardCollector2, of course, emphasis on the card. But what collection do you enjoy more, your jerseys or the cards, and why?
That's a good question. So the jersey collection has started more over the last 18 months. I've been fortunate enough to build a really cool card collection over the last 17 years, right, of doing this nonstop. And it was one of those things that was like, there's a new Ohio State patch auto each year. There's a lot of different Garrett Wilson 101s. There's a lot of different Chris Olave 101s this year. There's, Justin Fields. And like the list of those guys, like they don't only have one of one. So there's a lot of different options on those. The jerseys are not there isn't 50 different Chris Olave Ohio State jerseys available. So I think I've enjoyed chasing some of those because they're a little bit more rare and not as available on a day-to-day basis. But to me, I would give up all of the jerseys for the cards. I started as cards. I will always collect cards as long as they make them. To me, it will always be cards, and it won't be anything different.
I got to imagine too, like I'm a big mem guy myself. So those jerseys though, just, being able to hang them up and, look at them in the mem cave. I mean, obviously you have the cards tangible too, but obviously on the wall, great conversation piece, I would imagine as well.
Yeah, it's honestly, I don't have a lot of my my game worn stuff framed. Like one of my favorite jerseys I've posted before is I have a Peterson game used. I think it was actually one of the early jerseys I bought. And it's like both sides of this jersey are filthy. They're destroyed. And it's like, which side do you frame? The front one with like all these marks on it where it's really cool. You frame the back. It's like to be able to see both of them. So I haven't really framed a whole lot of them yet, just because it's like both sides of the jersey are really, really cool. And that's where I struggle with that versus like an autographed non-game worn jersey. Like you frame the back of that so you see the name and the autograph. But with the game worn stuff, it's a little bit tougher.
And in addition to collecting, I know you're big into content creation. So in this day and age of the hobby, how important is content creation?
Yeah, it's important for a lot of different reasons. Selfishly from a brand perspective, right? It allows you to network your brand and to show the world who you are, what you offer, what you're about. And it's free. I think that's one of the arguments I always make with other card store owners and content creators out there is it doesn't cost money to take a picture of some of the cards you bought and post it online. It doesn't cost money to, record some of these cards, flipping through them and post that on TikTok or YouTube as a short or Instagram as a reel. Like those things don't require money. So it's a necessity if you're looking to build a brand or a business. But also it's important to, I think it's an important piece of the hobby. I've talked about it a lot, but when I first got in the hobby in like 2006, I didn't really have anybody online that was going around to card shows, flipping through stuff. Like I didn't really have any sort of like inspirational like card person that I was like, cool, I can watch this person. I can learn from this person. This is what I want to be. It was, very much like a lawyer, accountant, it was your prototypical jobs. And I think that's one of the things we enjoyed so much in our content is to kind of inspire the next generation of card collector, help educate the next generation of card collector, and just teach them things that will allow them to succeed sooner in the hobby, and kind of, avoid some of the past mistakes, I've made in 15, 16 years in the hobby. So I think it's kind of two-sided, but I believe it's super important.
And, one time I seen a clip of you at a show and you were making a deal and there was like kind of a kid over your shoulder, kind of like looking and checking out what you were doing. And then you sealed the deal and then you took the box of cards and you gave them to the kid. I remember that clip. What was that moment like and how important are kids like that to the hobby?
Yeah, so that was actually at one of our trade night events at the shop. And that family, there's a bunch of brothers and sisters, mom and dad. They come in probably once a month, and they always go through like the different value boxes. They're always making different kind of deals, and it's cool because like each of them will kind of make their own deals, right? Like mom and dad make deals, but then the kids, right? They negotiate, they make deals. We were sitting there dealing with part of that family, and then I was dealing with Ian, the kid I ended up buying the value box from. Who's a great kid and is also local. And just sitting over the shoulder, and Ian was like really trying to sell the box. Didn't have really a whole lot in there we needed in it. But I know, again, there's a young collector in it, and it's like the opportunity to give a younger collector an entire 2-row box and really just boost their collection, give them different things to trade. It was a cool opportunity. So, didn't plan it like that. It was just one of those things like helping out one collector and just passing it on to another. But yeah, it was super cool. And again, we run like kids trade nights, different things like that. I know that they're starting to pick up more at shows. I saw Culture Collision had like a kids corner this past weekend. The kid portion of the hobby is beyond important. We've got to have somebody to pass it on to, right? Like we were all young card collectors at one point, and if we don't have anybody to pass it on to, it kind of goes away with us. And I think it's important to inspire, educate, and help out the next generation as much as we can.
I know Troy and I, we've had those moments where we've, been able to give away packs to kids or something like that. We've done
it's awesome.
Pack wars and stuff, and seeing the reactions is great with the kids in the hobby.
That's the fun part, baby. That is the fun part. It's a good time. You love to do that. So we've been chatting about, going from where you were to where you are now. I mean, you've got the store, you've got all your content, you've got the Card Talk pod. So really, to anyone just getting their start here in the hobby, what would your advice be to them?
Wow, that's a good question. Understand how long it takes, and enjoy the journey. I think that's the important thing. I think when I was younger and like Instagram really started to take off, I think it was really about 2016. That was the first time I noticed like, hey, this could be good. My wife and I were engaged. I was starting to do a little breaking on there, razzes back in the day. And I just remember wanting it. I was like, man, this could be really big. And I think looking back on it, that's one of the things I've enjoyed the most. It's just the journey, right? It's you get to the top of a mountain and you could be at the bottom of another mountain. So it's just like the goal isn't the top of the mountain. The goal is the journey on the way up. So to me, it's just know that it takes a long time, but man, enjoy it. It's so fun. Like the memories of the national, the mail days, the interactions face to face in shop. It's the people and the memories that make this hobby really what it is.
Well, see, what we didn't tell you is when David wrote the question about people getting into the hobby, he actually meant us. So I think that's great sound advice that you gave us even right there. It is the journey. I mean, like over the last 6 to 8 months has been crazy, and just been enjoying every ride, every part of the ride you can. So
marathon, not a sprint.
It is. It's a marathon, not a sprint. So I think that's some fantastic advice right there. So Ryan, what we like to do with every guest that we have here to wrap it up in closing, we like to roll out the red carpet a little bit. Tell everybody, just social media plug, the store, if you've got any events going on, your Card Talk pod, your content, and where they may see you next.
Yeah, so we're on social, really anywhere you can find content, right? TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. It's all CardCollector2. Also, like you guys said so graciously, also on Card Talk. Really enjoy Tyler and Lou and Jay and Court and producing that. That's a lot of fun. In terms of like upcoming events, we're working on some trade nights, both for everyone, anyone and everyone, as well as kids only nights. So we're working on those, should hopefully announce those soon. In terms of upcoming shows, I'm not 100% sure. Hopefully we can get to Burbank, but I'm not entirely sure that weekend will be available. If not, it'll probably be early March where we're at some upcoming shows. And then it'll probably be a pretty busy March. I think there's quite a few different show opportunities in March that we'll likely look at. So.
Well, man, we hope to connect with you and your team at one of these shows down the road eventually. But just once again, thanks for coming on. And
thank you so much.
I would really love to have more time with you to hopefully talk more when we both get a chance.
Yeah, I would love to. Would definitely love to come back on. But again, congrats on 100 episodes.
Thanks, brother. We appreciate it.
That.
Have a great rest of the week, into the weekend, and of course, onward and upward for you. And we'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, guys.
All right, later, brother.
Have a good one.
Peace.
Man. And you know what? The chat was loving Ryan. Ryan got so much love in there. And of course, we saw some friends. Thank you to Jemmid's been in here. Jess has been in here watching a lot of the time. Jess said the same thing. Mm-hmm. It doesn't happen overnight. And I couldn't agree more because, the last couple of days, I've tried to have a couple conversations with, some people that we've met in this industry and just getting some advice because, it is about the journey. It's not going to happen overnight, but obviously I want to continue to grow, especially because it's so early in the new year. We have so much time to grow and get better.
It comes with a lot of aspects in life. It's not a marathon, or it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. So I always tell myself that, can't be sprinting. You got to just, take it piece by piece, day by day. So.
That's right, baby. That's how it goes. Now, I know we haven't been doing a lot of hobby news or new releases. We've been switching it up a little bit for the 100th episode, right? You don't want to get too stale. It's a special day. So we're back with more giveaways. Who wants more free stuff? Do it. Oh! I want it. Wow, that flew. I'm going to set off the fire. I'm going to set off the sprinklers in here. All right. Okay, they're spamming the chat already. Mr. Meerkat, what is going to be next?
Next up, how about some immaculate baseball?
Ooh.
Okay, all right.
Now, what season? 21. Not too shabby. 21 immaculate baseball. Start spamming the chat. Let's get it going. You guys in there, everybody has the opportunity to win if you are an active chatter. Be an active chatter. I know let me check the tape here. Let me check. Let's go. Let's do some research. There is 300 of you in here. 297, 296, whatever. Around 300 of you. So y'all better be chatting. Let's
rolling.
go.
What do you say?
We're waiting for Nightbot to pick a winner. Guys, we got 3 giveaways now. Then we got some other stuff, Gremlin Games and the Chasies, the first ever Chasies. And then we got more giveaways. So you got to stick with us throughout the episode. Let's see who's going to be our first winner here.
What do we got?
Come on. What do we got? Where is Nightbot?
Nightbot, where
are you? Nightbot.
Varnes 10.
Varnes 10. Woo! I'm not gonna lie, that kind of scared me. Even though I knew you were doing it. That scared me. There you go. Varnes going away with the immaculate baseball. Okay, Mr. Meerkat. Mr. Meerkat, we did get a request for you saying he needs to be a regular on this show because his energy is unmatched. I try to match your energy, and I try to have you on the show as much as I can.
It's hard to match it.
Whenever Troy doesn't make me sign a waiver, I'll start.
I knew that was coming. You know what? I was trying to be nice. Knew that was coming. Nonetheless, we've got FIFA World Cup Road to Qatar 2022 Panini Prism. I believe this is Hobie.
Little soccer action. Uh-oh.
I don't know what's going on.
They're plotting something.
I don't know what's going on behind the camera, but I don't like it. I don't like it because I think it's at my expense.
The smell of sulfur is heavy in the air from those poppers. Sulfur! I bought these poppers from the military surplus store, not Party City.
So no more is what you're saying? Okay. I want the sprinklers to go off, honestly. He's in the back. He's like, let's take it easy on the party poppers. We're going to set this place ablaze. Not this beautiful studio and this rich mahogany desk.
Okay, enough.
Oh, what do you mean enough? You weren't there. It's balsa. Just knock it, crack it into 2. All right, what do we got for our next one here? We've got the not the breakaway. We got the Prism Hobby here. Where's Nightbot? Oh, I think I saw Nightbot.
No penne. Oh,
Flutie Flakes! Let's go! Flutie Flakes 8. So I want to know what happened to 6'5", 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What the hell happened to all the rest of them? Anyways, congratulations. There you go. You're going away with the 2022 Road to Qatar World Cup Prism. Okay, our last one for right now. What do we got?
Uh-oh.
Party poppers were a good idea at first. Army crawled. He learned a few things from that Army store that he bought these from. We've got 21-22 Obsidian Soccer. We're going heavy on the footy today.
All right.
We got some footy going.
Some football.
Football. This is Hobby, of course. Look for Cristiano Ronaldo.
Ooh.
Who else? I'm trying to think. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Messi.
Mbappe. Messi. The GOATs, if you will. The creme de la creme, the elite. Harry Kane. Harry Kane.
Can you get a Holland in that?
I don't think so, only because of the league he plays in.
Gotcha,
You might be able to.
Country, yeah, what is that? Obsidian? Yeah, we're good.
He is in there?
No, I don't know.
I don't think he is.
I don't think so.
I don't think he is.
I thought we were talking World Cup.
So there you go. Some Obsidian Soccer. This is going to be our last giveaway for now. There's going to be 3 more to end the show.
Sir Dabs a bit.
Oh, Sir.
My boy!
Sir Dabs a bit! Keep on dabbing, brother. There you go. Okay, and to remind you, 3 winners that we just chose, look out for a whisper from DA Card World on your Twitch account. Once you see that, please send us your shipping information to thechase@dacardworld.com. So there it is. And, oh boy. You know what? Let's take a look at the rundown here.
Oh, man.
Looking at the sheet, it's the moment that some of you may have been waiting for. Not all of you, but some of you. It's another edition of the Gremlin Games. And here she comes. Lurking.
Skippity doodah. New game alert.
Sit on down.
New
What's
game
up, Elena?
alert. Oh my god.
Elena, welcome to episode 100.
Oh my god, when did I join you guys? Episode 75?
I don't remember.
That's a great question.
I know. When did I
remember you were here for the Brian Gray.
I was.
You were here for the AMA Brian Gray.
I asked him that crazy question.
What's your favorite Chase memory so far that you've been a part of, you think?
Just every Friday watching you guys eat a bean.
Oh, I'm glad you said that because
our pain is your pleasure. I get it.
It is.
New
All
game.
right.
So it's
Go
called
ahead.
Put in Order. So we have 3 Prism cards, Panini Prism cards, and
Okay.
you have to place them in order of which year you think they dropped.
Okay.
All right.
I like
Cue
it.
the game.
I like it. All right, let's roll
Easy
it.
enough.
The game. This.
Oh, yeah.
And this is for our man, the myth, the legend, Tom
Oh, the
Brady
rip in
cards.
peace.
Rip in peace.
Rip in
All right,
peace.
1, 2, and 3. What do you think came first, second, or third? It's quick. It's quick.
I think
it's quick.
2 went first. I'm gonna go
2.
2, 3, 1.
I'm gonna go.
No, wait.
I'm gonna go 2, 1, 3.
I'm gonna go 2, 3, 1. I'm gonna go 2, 3, 1. I'm gonna go 2, 3, 1. 2, 3, 1.
2, 1, 3. 2,
Okay,
1, 3.
remember yours. Remember yours.
I'm seeing some 2, 3, 1s though. I think it's 2, 3, 1.
2, 1, 3.
2, 3, 1.
2, 1, 3.
2,
What did I
3,
put down?
1.
What?
Who got it?
Wait.
Put them in order. You should have put them in order. What are you doing? So who won? 2, 3, 1. Oh wow, 1 was the one we both lost.
Neither of you.
Yes. Okay.
Wait, it's
No, go back to put the graphic up again and pause it.
Graphic. I made that this morning. Gremlin 1. You eat the beans. You eat the beans.
Wait, hold on a damn second.
Was it 1, 2, 3?
Yeah.
It was
1 was supposed to be first.
What the
So we
hell?
both lost.
You both lost.
Sabotage. This is All right. All right.
Give us the
Listen,
bean.
we didn't ask for the peanut gallery today. We got the peanut gallery today.
Time.
All right.
I'm so confused.
Son
The
of a-
chat was blocking it.
There we go. Start
our
the
screen.
Spin. Start the spin.
All right.
Oh, is my
Can I get the above,
already
please?
on?
Can I get the above? That's not me.
Oh, hello. Nice to meet you.
You'll get it in the next 100 episodes, like I said. You'll get it in the next.
You love that joke.
I'm going to use it. I'm going to kill it. All right. What do I got? Looks like I've got the... Oh!
This is your favorite.
I love
flavor.
this one. I don't care if it's berry or toothpaste.
You took the wrong one,
Go
but
ahead.
you have it. You took the wrong one.
Shit.
No.
Oh, I said the word. No, give it back. Fair is fair. Give me it. Ow. She's just mad because I like toothpaste.
Because that's how you brush your teeth. Is just eating
Mwah.
toothpaste.
Here we go.
All right.
Berry or toothpaste.
Mommy Cards in the chat says, maybe this is why you have stomach problems, David.
That's why I'm on a new medicine. Yes.
All right. Now to David. It's a
It tastes like
toothpaste.
Colgate.
Oh, great. That's
My overhead?
disgusting.
Minty
All right.
fresh.
Anything but
Remember,
liver and
you
onions.
have to swallow it.
Okay, what is that?
Easy
that
now.
is
This is a
birthday
family
cake.
show.
Birthday cake or dirty dishwater?
I got dirty dishwater last time.
Yeah, you did.
Okay,
You ran for the. You ran
it's
for the
that
hills.
one.
Is it that one? Okay, okay.
Let's hope it's that
I
one.
think it's this one.
Oh, Rachel says Rumplemans. Rachel loves Rumplemans.
Oh, God.
I dry heave
What
when
is
I
it, David?
smell it.
That's dirty dishwater.
Is it dirty dishwater? Yummy! I love this game.
Hey, you know what's better than dishwater? Dirty dishwater.
All right.
Bang. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Thank Elena for the Gremlin
That one
games.
could use some work, but we're gonna adjust and overcome.
But I need you and Meerkat back here because you guys are gonna. Let's bring Meerkat on too. How do you want to do this? Do you want to go grab the? Well, yeah. The next. Hey, I'm going by the rundown, baby. I'm going by the list.
Here's the spinner.
The next thing on the rundown is indeed the first annual Chasey's.
Oh yes! First annual Chasey.
yes, let's do it.
Also, you want to explain that?
No, real quick. They make fun of me. We all make fun of each other. But in all seriousness, a huge thank you to Elena and Meerkat for
Yes,
working hard to help
huge,
us put
huge,
together
huge.
the 100th episode. Okay? They were a big part of this. We love having them on. Can you go help him? Because he looks like he dropped somebody's award.
Yeah, he dropped.
Somebody's award is going to be dented.
We're good. You're good.
We're fine. We're fine.
The other ones.
Yeah.
I want to reiterate your statement though.
We're so good.
Them two are huge.
Seriously.
Like huge and vital to the success of the show.
And even though David and I have our ugly mugs on this show every day, we like to incorporate them because they do a great job too. Captain does a great job. Patrick does a great job. Stevens does a good job.
Good.
No, Stevens does a great job,
Yeah.
seriously. And then Ray obviously has been helping us too. And president of the company sent out a nice email about us today, so thanks to him too.
So we just want to go down the list of award getters.
Yeah. So
we'll do. We got what?
it is.
How many categories?
There's 5 different categories.
You can
and
sit
this-
if you want.
Oh, I'll sit down. I'm buzzing from the Celsius. You know what I mean?
Oh well.
I've had like 8 calls.
So yeah, like first off, I believe we have.
I'm not
I got
eating
it right
a
here.
second bean, Cody.
So
we did this last week.
First things first, we've had some amazing people tune in.
Absolutely.
We've had a
100%.
great
This was not
community.
easy to pick.
Yeah, we've had a great community in the DA Car World chat. Every day we come in, we look forward to interacting and conversing with you guys, and it's a huge reason why. I mean, personally, wholeheartedly, I don't call this a job. I call it a hobby. I call it a privilege. I mean, it's great to come into work and just deal with you guys. It's amazing. So,
Aw, David!
I would agree that honestly, the people that have supported us and have become like friends to us, like follow each other on social media. We chatted up on social media. You guys have all been great. And honestly, the motivation that I need to keep going and wanting to make this better is because of you guys, and that's all seriousness. I love coming into work and chatting with you guys any opportunity I get. I don't want to steal time from other people who are streaming, but sometimes I like to pop my head in just to say hi to you guys. But thanks, guys, for being here and obviously continuing to watch because, well, that's why we're still here, and that's why in this new year we're going to try to create the best content we can and, learn from things and try to grow and be better. And, we need this from you guys, but we are a fan. You guys are the chasers. You guys are the David Adams community. We wouldn't be able to do it without you.
We love you,
Love
Chad.
you guys. Love you guys for sure.
Chad's my best friend.
So
Chad is Meerkat's best friend, literally.
So let's get right to the Chasies.
Yeah, explain the Chasies a bit here.
So we picked 5 awards in honor of episode 100 for some of the people that have been around, stuck around, chatting. So we have a few awards. We'll go with number 1. This is just DA Card World. We had a Top Chatter Award. Drum roll, please. Farley wins the Top Chatter Award.
Farley. The inaugural Chasey.
What's Chard getting here?
Chard is getting the 22-23 Series 1 Hit Parade graded platinum basketball for you.
Shout out to Hit Parade
And
for
a sick
providing
trophy.
the
And
Chasey Awards.
And a trophy to go home with you there. We love Chard. He's one of the ones that roasts me the most, but you're always talking to me in the chat, so you got Top Chatter.
I'm starting to think Chard doesn't leave the chat. No. All day long, and I love it.
All right, so next one is...
And you can take a couple minutes. It's only 12:20. You don't got to rush
Well,
through.
I'm like, my heart's pounding at like 100
She's
beats per
racing.
minute. I can't see. I'm starting to see stars. You know my lunch theory.
Oh boy.
We don't.
I can't wait to eat, man. I'm starving.
All right, this one goes out for the quote-unquote chat dad of the chat. He loves the dad jokes. He loves to give his dadly advice. Don't even know if he is a dad, but he's our chat dad, and that's going to Mr. Lumberg.
Oh my God, many names.
You gave Bull an award?
We gave Bull an award?
He's our dad.
Oh my God.
And Bull is going home with a 22-23 Hockey Series 3 autographed Platinum Hit Parade for you, Bull. I don't even know if you're...
Senators in there, Bull.
I can't believe we
There
gave
you
Bull
go.
an award.
Bull gets an award.
We had to make sure
You
Bull
had
got
to
it.
make-
Congrats, Bull. No, seriously, Bull's another good dude.
Another great dude.
Very excited for this.
Rachel says we love dads. Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
That's your preference, pal.
All right, this
Yo.
one I'm very excited about. This is going out to the family that actually has just been such an amazing part of the chase, especially.
Yeah, couldn't agree more.
All 3 of them have been in the chat. We're talking about you, Coopers. We're giving you Chat Fam, and you're going home
Fam.
with an autographed baseball bat for you guys to open. So that's a lot of fun. The Coopers, H Coop, Christoph, E Coop.
Hey, and to add to your point, I want to say, not once but twice now, she has come in clutch. Guys, these beautiful cookies.
Yeah.
These
Seriously,
beautiful
shout out to H.
cookies.
Cooper. I
Hey,
reached
look.
out to her last week, pretty much last minute, saying, hey, we just had this idea. We wanted to make some, pastries for the show, celebrate a little bit. We wanted to, have you make us stuff. And you can see, stuff she's made us before is displayed on the set,
The
like
Flacco
the Flacco.
cookie. The Flacco cookie
we
has
ate the rest of
They
it.
look
The
incredible.
Flacco cookie's
They
still
taste
kicking.
incredible. She got sketches to me
Good.
the next
Good.
day, spent the whole weekend making these cookies, and then overnighted them to us. Just absolutely incredible people. Shout out to the entire Cooper family.
We love you, Cooper
We love
family.
you.
Thank you guys. Love you guys. Seriously.
and best type of people.
The ones you don't see here, it's because we ate them. Because they are as good as
My
they
lunch
look,
today.
honestly. So,
I can't wait.
I can't wait to dive into these after the show.
Troy
Actually,
now
can I
has
just
the
have a
box
bite
cutter.
right now?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to take
Have
a bite.
Have a little
Go ahead.
snibble.
What's that? On to the next Chasey, though.
On to the next Chasey. This one is for the positive influence
No, it's
of
not.
the chat.
No, you grabbed the wrong one.
Oh, wait.
There you go.
Good call, Meerkat. Positive influence
good,
of the
thank you.
chat. Always says hi to every breaker. Always has something nice to say. Is always just spreading great vibes. You know who you are, Bloomy. You're the positive.
My legend.
You are the positive influence. You're going home with some
Our hero.
2022 Ronaldo Edition Series 1. The GOAT.
Makes sense. Makes sense that you gave them the GOAT edition.
Hit Parade Soccer. So we're excited to give you that. And then you wanted to...
Chick-fil-A,
No,
Bravo,
you're-
Papa, Chick-fil-A.
Just finish it off.
All right. Last but
Chick-fil-A.
not least, someone that has just always been an essential part of the chat, gets the links faster than the people that work here, is constantly chatting, is over in Two Bros, is over in my streams, over in JJ streams, Chase's streams. He's always there, always reliable. Can you guys guess? Can you guess?
Somebody got this. Somebody got this.
PJG, our boy PG, you're going home with Mod of the Year award. You got some 2022 Soccer Series 1 Platinum. Sending that home to you. Happy Chasies, guys. Happy 100.
The inaugural Chasies in the book. Who are you wearing today? I forgot. You on the red carpet. Who are you wearing?
What?
Who are you wearing? I'm asking you on the red carpet of the Chasies. What are you wearing?
I'm wearing Barstool Sports.
There you go. Shout out Aria.
Go Bills.
Shout out Aria. Shout out Aria. Yeah, Chasey's a great idea by these two masterminds. I got to give them all the credit for this, but obviously, sorry, I need a little milk after that cookie.
Okay.
I need to wet the whistle a little bit, eh?
Okay.
But hey, seriously, did he say something? Because he knows.
You said that once at the tailgate, and he just looks at me and goes, "Did he say wet the whistle?"
Okay.
Anyways, it's derailed, of course, because it's toward the end of the episode here, but we're not done yet. We are not
More
done yet.
giveaways, no?
Seriously, thanks to all those people that we give the trophies to, the prizes. Thank you guys for being a part of this community and helping us branch out and bring more people into the community. So Chasies are always going to be open. Maybe we'll make more categories next time too. But thanks to all you guys that are still in here. But we got one last thing to do for the episode. And what's that, guys?
More giveaways.
Yeah,
more giveaways.
I keep looking.
I don't know what the hell's going on.
All right, that's okay. We're gonna give away some Panini Contenders football.
Okay, there we go. 2021.
Spam the chat. Spam the chat. Spam the chat.
Hey, 2021.
Spam.
Justin Fields, Trevor Lawrence.
Oh yeah, that's
All in on Fields.
Huh?
the big guns.
Jamar Chase, Devonta Smith, Jalen Waddle. Great class right there.
Spam the chat.
Spam it. You got. Look at. I see you guys.
I don't think you guys realize
Jamar Chase.
how damn good
I saw you,
cookies
Jess.
are.
I caught that, Jess. I saw you.
Oh my
Jess
God.
Morehouse and Jess Minio, both in the chat here.
Wow, double dose.
The
of
two
Jesses.
Jesses.
Our two Jesses.
Our two Jesses. You guys, there you go. We should make a content piece for them. Two Jess. There you go. I can wet the whistle.
I haven't used that logo in
I'm going to tell you right
7
now,
years.
I will not drink this because this is 100% skunk beer and I might die. I was thinking the same thing. I look at the logo, I go, they haven't used that in a long time. It's cold though, I'll tell you that much. Feels good. I'm dying in this
Let me see.
turtleneck. I'm choking. There you go. That's. See if there's an expiration of that.
You brought it in. This is the first thing I saw was the mountains. I'm like, this is like 9 years old.
He left.
Todd Supreme.
Oh, Todd Supreme!
Todd!
The Supreme Dream Team always up with the scheme. There it is. Todd Supreme. Congratulations. I can't even talk anymore.
John, there's stuff floating in this beer.
Oh, God. Ugh. How much money, though? I'll drink it. Throw out some money.
Okay.
I'd have to sign a waiver before I drank that. So there you go.
Will he choke or drink it?
Wow.
Couple more.
Will he choke? On this episode of Will He Choke or Drink It. All right, anyways. What's up next? Oh, jeez. Crushing the cookies. Oh, come on.
How about some certified?
Oh, cool.
All right.
How about some certified?
What year, too? 2021. Okay,
yep.
so Ant-Man, LaMelo Ball. What else? Cole Anthony, I know.
I'm sorry. These cookies are so damn good. It's ridiculous. I can't.
These cookies are good, but I'm afraid I'll die. If I eat another piece, I'll choke. There'll be shards. Shrapnel in the throat. And that's nothing on H. Cooper. That's on me. You know what the thing is? The door to the studio is halfway open. There are multiple people in this room that see me choking, and nobody has thought, hey, you know what? Let's go get him a water. Everybody just like, let him choke. Yeah, the skunk beer that may... Listen, I know for a fact I'd have to sign a waiver if I drank that. There's no way I can do it. I'm sorry. I can't. Yeah, that is skunk beer for sure. Keep spamming that chat, guys.
Oh my God. What the hell is...
Let me see.
It's like a big piece of something.
Is it a science project at this point?
It pretty much.
It's the yeast.
Oh, it's gotta be, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. The 9-year-old blue light.
Oh, Casey! Casey 2873.
Casey!
Congratulations. You've got the certified basketball, 2 autos per box. Thank you.
Thank you, Sean.
Thank you, Sean. Cheers to Sean. Appreciate that guy. He helps with a lot of our breaks and that. You guys know Sean. Sean's the GOAT in the chat. All right, we got one more giveaway. What's that, Elena? Are we done?
No, we're not done.
We got one more.
Come on.
We are not finished.
We are not finished. Last but not
Shout out
least.
Sean.
Last but not least, limited 2021 football.
Another beautiful 2021 product. So there we go. McCorkle. But you got Trey Lance, you've got Trevor Lawrence, you've got Justin Fields, like we said, Chase. Zach Wilson. Oof.
Fail.
You think he's going to be hunting moms in the offseason? I don't know.
I think he's going to be hunting a new team.
Keep spamming. Come on, we got 282 of you. Got to be active in the chat to win. This is our last giveaway. We just gave away $4,000 worth of stuff.
That's a lot of stuff.
Are you kidding me?
It's a lot of the
Are you
stuffs.
kidding me?
Who do we
Here,
got?
I'm going to take a sip while we wait.
Oh, yeah, he's struggling right now.
Oh, you know what I'm going to do?
Oh boy. Oh, my God. As the mist flies in the air.
Notice I put everything out of the way. All right, what do we got? Come on. One last one.
One more.
Come on.
Nightbot.
Nightbot. Bus back! Bus back! 501. So there you go. Bus back! You guys know the drill for all of these giveaway winners. And don't worry, we have a spreadsheet for everybody.
Yep, it's all right here. I'm looking right at it.
Make sure you look out for a whisper from the DA Card World account. Have your whispers on. Don't have whispers blocked. Make sure they're on. Look for a whisper. And then after that, send your shipping information to the Chase at dacardworld.com. So there it is.
Episode
you want to
100.
talk about a marathon.
Dude, we have 9 minutes to spare. We still
What
got,
do we do?
You know what?
I think we just...
I got an idea.
You got something?
You want to bring this guy on?
You put him on... Are you kidding me? You put him on the spot? He's going to say heck no every time.
You don't want to come on?
Yeah, are you kidding me? Yeah, exactly. It would become a telethon. He'd be answering phones. He'd be like,
Well, and you know what?
performances.
We don't have enough microphones. We don't have the...
We really don't. We don't have his handheld microphone. No, you know what? I think it's okay. I know we wanted to make it to 100 minutes, but I don't want to bore these people.
Well, we also have one thing that you guys didn't play with Adam.
Oh.
We can play.
Well, why don't we save that for... Or do you want to just do it?
We can just do it.
All right. You know what? We got one little bonus feature for you guys. It's another Gremlin game. Exactly what you all were asking for in the chat. Hi, I know you all wanted another Gremlin game.
I came in early. There's
Yeah, she's all jacked up. You know what? She's all jacked up. We might as well
jacked
do
up
it.
on Martin, dude.
Adam will love this, though.
okay.
Oops. All right.
More
we got,
Gremlin. You have
let's
it,
hit-
Stevens?
We got one last game for you guys.
Follow the honus again.
Oh, boy. We're following the onus again?
Yeah. I don't follow the onus. Oh, there you go.
Oh, no, somehow
Go
closed
on.
into the cup. Amazing. Oh, I missed it. Damn.
We were supposed to play this with Adam, but I think you guys got a little scared. You got a little scared to ask Adam.
No, I didn't get scared to ask Adam. It's just things happen, okay? I think I got it. Oh, hopefully you guys are following this. I want to hear answers in the chat.
This is my best editing.
Oh my God. I want to hear answers in the chat. I think it's 3. Give me answers in the chat. I think it's 3.
I think it's 2.
Bloomy says 3, see?
I'm saying 2.
I'm going 3.
2.
And I looked away for a second. Ah! The loser gets Malort. And let me tell you, I've had Malort touch my lips. Whew. That is something you do not want to drink on the regular.
You said 3, you said 2.
I said 3.
You said 3, he said 2. He eats a bean. That's how that works.
This guy's
Maybe
getting
this is
boozled.
why I have
This
stomach
guy's
issues.
getting boozled. Yeah.
That's how this
Mama
works.
Yargs. Mama Yargs and I were right. Bloomy was right.
All right.
Somebody goes, I'll take the liquor. Trust me. Are you sure that's what you want? That'll put some hair on your chest.
Oh, no.
What is that?
Oh, no.
What is it?
What is it?
Is it?
Strawberry banana smoothie or dead fish?
Okay, so it's the orange ones. It's the orange ones.
So, like, which... Because there's a couple.
At least it's not Everclear.
this
That's
one?
great. That's a great point.
Let's just hope and pray.
Well,
Prayers
everyone.
in the prayers in the chat. Prayers in the chat.
This might be my 100th and last episode.
He's gonna keel over.
What is it? What is it? Describe the taste. Uh-oh.
You gotta swallow it though, pal. That is definitely a fish that is deceased. chance that fish definitely rolled up on the shores of Niagara Falls.
His lip is quivering. Oh my god, please don't throw up on this stream. Seriously?
Bro, if you yak.
Yeah, give me a beer.
Give him a beer. Somebody give him a beer.
Are you good?
We're good.
You let it pass? Maybe get a glass of water?
This too shall pass. Go ahead, guzzle it, pal. Give us a little ASMR. Get close to the mic.
This is my... Ew. Okay.
Ooh, yes. You hear the throat there? Do you hear that? You hear that? It's in the throat. It's in the throat. All right, is that all you got for us?
That's all we got.
That's all right. We've exhausted all resources, ladies and gentlemen. We basically blew the rest of our 2023 budget on this show. So I hope you enjoyed it because he said no more. He almost snuck one in. You see that? Would have had to write him up. Hey. In all seriousness, guys, once again, thank you. I don't want to drag this out too much. You guys know how we really feel. We love all of you guys, each and every one of you. Thanks for being a chaser. Thanks for being part of the David Adams community. But guess what? It doesn't stop here, ladies and gentlemen. We got 100, 200, 300 more in us, okay? And don't forget, there's plenty of other great content out there. Jersey John is going to be in the lounge after us today on the main channel here, twitch.tv/GACarWorld. And guess what? We got 2 bros, 1 break, brother. Make sure you're checking out Luke and Steve all day long on their Twitch channel, twitch.tv/2bros. Or it's DA_2 bros, 1 break. All right? Check them out. Check out our great breaks, everything we've got. Can't wait to share more with you guys. And,
Do we forget something?
Hey, I mean...
I know.
Oh, yeah.
Until Friday, guys. Can you do me a favor, chat? All of you in here, 250, do us a favor. Remember this until Friday. It's all about the chase. Woo! Oh, my God. You nailed me. God, I got blunt force trauma. I got a concussion. Anyways, I love you guys.